All right, let's go. Hi, cutie pies. I am Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and Beautiful edition. Today is Wednesday, October the 4th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do I want to give this? I have mixed feelings. Some of it was the same old, so it was a little bit boring. But other parts, it was interesting. So I'm going to give it a 7. All right, let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment to let me know you are here, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, Brooke and Ridge. He is still there at his. Let me go to my notes, child, because this was so. Brooke and Ridge, he is still at his he's designing. Did y'all like the red dress, the gown she had on? I didn't like it. And they were like, she was like, we know you're all inspired. I said, please stop the models from talking. We don't want to hear from them. If you're going to give them lines, then let Paris be one of the models so she could actually be on this show. Paris, I don't think you're getting your job. Paris, Zende, y'all not getting these jobs back. And if I were them, I would be upset. Like, why Luna over here got some lines, and I've been with y'all, and I'm still on the payroll, and I have no lines on here. What do you mean? She done came in since she started, and this is what the third or fourth time we've seen her, and she got an interesting little storyline that I'm into. Listen, there was not much to go on, so I'm just talking. So, anyways, y'all, we see the model is talking or whatever. Girl, we don't want to hear from you. I don't like the dress. Brooke is like, oh, you're so inspired. The model's like, we know since y'all been back together, you were inspired. I said, child, please, if that's his inspiration, go back to the drawing board, look in the keyhole again. And so Carter comes in and he's like, whoo, Eric's gonna have to come with the big guns if we gonna beat you. Because Kenzie was like, hey, Carter. And he was like, hey, Kenzie. And I said, all right. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Eric, yeah, Eric is washing you just off his drawings, you know. So I don't know. But anyways, child, Ridge is saying the same thing to Brooke, because I don't know what he was talking with Carter about. But he's saying the same thing with Brooke, which is that why is my dad doing this? He feels like there's a more Mila. He feels like there's a reason why his father is really doing this, and he just doesn't understand why. I said, well, go talk to the man. I'm sick of hearing him say the same thing. And then Brooke says the same thing. Honey, don't let this bother you. Come on, let's go and have a spa day. You know, I have a standing reservation. He said, I don't want to do all that. And she said, well, I got a big empty house with a bed. He said, now you talking, girl. I said, bye. Let's move on. I'm not It's the same thing again. So then we go over here. So then we go over here and we see Luna and um RJ, because remember RJ told Luna that he's concerned. His granddad said it was arthritis, but he's starting to think it was more. So he's really pouring out how concerned he is. And she said, "You're such a good man, RJ. The way you take care of your family. Like I follow you on social media, so I knew you were a good guy. But now just seeing how you taking care of your grandfather and the love and respect, I mean, you're it, sir." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, enough about me. Tell me about you." And I said, "Yes, Luna, let's hear about you." Okay, so this is what I found out. like I know anything y'all don't know. So she said, my grandfather and my aunts are really focus driven. I said, okay, okay. And she said, my mama was the hippie. She had me very young. We saved up all our money and went to concerts and stuff. So I'm gonna need some of you bold and the beautiful fans that have been watching from the beginning. Who is this girl related to? Who is her people, as we say in the South? Who her people? Who is her people? I'm trying to figure this out, but I don't have the background. Y'all know I haven't been watching The Bold and the Beautiful that long. The only reason I really started watching it is because somebody was like, well, if you join Young and the Restless General Hospital, then review Day Bold. And I said, okay, I'm going to review Bold. And so I started, I watched a few of the back episodes to try to get an understanding of the characters and all that. But I don't know anybody this girl could be related to. Who is she, y'all? Who is she? Some of y'all been watching from the beginning or close to it. Who would her people be? I don't know, but I am intrigued. And so he says, it sounds like your mom had a good life. Now she hesitated a little bit about her mama, and we know her mother or somebody called her on the phone and told her leave those Foresters alone. I don't know, child. And I'm trying to figure out. You said your grandfather and your aunt are driven. What does that mean? Who is that? I don't know. Let's move on. Because that's all I got. That's all I got. So then we go over here with Eric. And the Dr. Colby comes over and I forgot to, I think he said Eric had TIA or something. He said, shoot, I forgot. But anyways, Eric has been knowing that this was more than arthritis. And so the doctor said, well, we canceled out all of the serious things that we thought it was. He said this is still serious and we still need to run tests and everything, but we have a more understanding. And so he leaves. And so Donna's like, Eric, this is serious. Why you didn't tell me this? Because he's been known that it was more than arthritis. He said, hold on. He said, I didn't want to worry you and I just wanted to get through this. And she said, well, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have told you because I wanted your support. Because it was like, what can you do for me? I need somebody to draw for me and sign stuff and be able to play piano. She said, well, no, I can't do that for you, but what I can do is give you some support, and I would think you would do that for me. So what you trying to say, I'm useless or something? That's not what she said, but that's what I heard. And he said, I didn't mean to say it like that. You know how I feel about you. And she said, I think it's time that we brought your family in on this, Eric. This is getting way more serious than we thought it was. And he's still saying no. He said, this could be my final collection. She said, it really could be your final collection. He said, exactly. That's why I want to do it on my own. I'm not going to bring Reggie in. I said, well, you wanted to bring him in the beginning. He said, well, that was before Ridge told me I needed to go somewhere and retire. I said, that's right, ma'am. That's right. That's true. That's right. And he said, so because of that, I don't want to bring Ridge in anymore. I said, well, I feel you, Eric. I understand. And so he makes Donna promise not to tell anything. And so she's like, okay. She worried. She's worried, but he makes a promise and she ends up leaving. And he's working because his hand feeling a little better. So he was like, okay. And then he started coughing. And he was like, what's that in my throat? So he got one of his handkerchiefs and he coughed into it. And why was there blood there? I said, Eric, now what is going on? What is going on? Like, we need to figure this out. Some of y'all were telling me that he's supposed to be retiring and y'all think this is his way of leaving the show. I don't know, but we shall see, y'all. But that was the Bold and the Beautiful Day. It was actually a pretty decent episode because I like that we're finding out more about Luna. And I don't know where this storyline is going with Eric, but I'm glad that they're giving him a storyline. So we'll see, y'all guys, what's gonna end up happening. That's all I got for you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you. I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Goodbye.